Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate as China. So, I've been doing some thinking, and I realized one of the things I want to do is just bring up my GDP a lot. And then later on, and then kind of combat my inflation at the same time as my GDP going up and down. So, with that in mind, I have made the decision: cut taxes. There. 53%. We're also going to increase our social spending from our current, well, actually, sorry, we're going to cut social spending a little bit. We're going to cut it from certain things, though. We're going to cut it from healthcare because we're at 188.4%. So we're going to cut it by half. Education, we're going to keep a little bit of it. We're going to cut it by a little bit. Infrastructure, we're going to keep, but we're going to cut, sorry. We're going to increase our environmental spending. Family subsidies, it's at 100%, so we're going to keep. Law enforcement, we're going to cut a little bit. And social assistance quality rating, we're going to keep that as is for the next little bit. We're going to watch our basically our inflation a little bit. I don't want it to get above 5%. Once it gets above 5%, I'm going to step in again and do all the things I had to. I'm also going to reduce some of the prices for some of these things. I mean, I can always crank these up to cut interest, or the inflation. Well, we're going to reduce the price down to 60%. Now, mind you, the catch-22 with this, whenever doing this, is it could end up biting you in the ass. So we're pretty much making about two billion a day, but our GDP is going down. Yep. We're going to build some hydroponics. For rubber, for the first time ever, we're actually running short on rubber. We're actually going to build another 20 synthetic rubber plants. For timber, we're going to build some more here, but obviously we're going to build it down here. Speaking of which, you're just a useless thing, so are you. It's always good just to look around and see what you can scrap while you're building stuff. Let's keep going up the peninsula here to see. Yeah, there's more. It's time to put on our big boy pants and make some big changes when it comes to our economic situation here. 6.3. Let's build some synthetic oil. Not too much, just a little bit. I want to get some people's wages up here. Some more nuclear plants. That'll put us at 70, 370. Consumer goods. We're going to get rid of the medium one. Do we do macro? No good. Consumer goods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Industrial goods. We have we do have a medium one. Macro? Nope. Industrial. Build 10 more. Military. Yeah, military ones we don't need. There's still some offline. Building 57 different places. This is going to cause nice little GDP increase. Plus, it's also going to cause our inflation. Yeah, it's already gone up by 0.3. But now we're in a situation where we're, wanting people to start to like us. We've come to the situation in our lives now where, we've imposed our will on the majority of the world. We're losing $7 billion a day. We're losing 2.6 billion a year, basically, is what we're losing. Annually, we're looking at $6.3 billion income and an $8.9 billion expense. So we're looking at a $2.6 billion yearly deficit. So that's going to hurt. Well, bringing up people's income is good because then we're going to be taxing them more. Because then what we can do is to curb APR at the end. We can just kind of swing things around. Or, sorry, the inflation. Yeah, everyone wants to buy stuff. Our inflation's probably going to go a little higher than we want it to at this point. But I want to get into the 40s. And then I'm going to try to do everything I can to curb it. I can probably reduce it faster when it's a lot higher. What's going on here? Vietnamese aircraft. What are they? Interesting. Granted, the Ukraine doesn't like us though too much. We have to remember that. In the meantime, GDP's 58.29. Wow, it's already gone up to 58.43. It's going up daily now. I'm actually impressed. We're at 3% inflation. 57. 3% inflation still. Ukraine wants to buy any research that we can do. No, we're good there. Buy consumer goods, okay. Malaysia wants to buy petroleum. Well, everyone's buying a whole bunch of stuff. Let me look at the prices of some of these things here. See how we're sitting. So it doesn't look like I've been able to increase the prices on anything. Yeah, rubber we're still going to max out on. Oil. For me, even think about making money, I've got to try and up the price of metal goods. Uranium, I'm not going to sell. Power, yeah, dirt cheap still. Consumer goods. Actually, let's raise the price a little bit, shall we? We should see like a 1 day spike again in our sales. Yep, 2.7. $1.6 billion is how much money we have now. There's a ton of active units now in Europe. And let me guess, again, yeah, French and Italian troops close to the Greek border, or capital. Like, just get over with, will ya? Inflation's 3.2, but we're almost at 6,000 GDP. The world average is 3.8. Or 3,800, I should say. Lump sum petroleum? Sure, why not? You balance the budget pretty easily. This tax is a little bit more. Trying to get our GDP to go up faster. So it's 59.48 right now. And in 1 day it went up to 63. Coal. What'll happen is once things get a little too high, like inflation, say once it gets above, I say 15 is going to be my cutoff point. Once it gets too high, in that case, even at 15, I'm still going to be a little upset. Yeah, you can see this is popping up. Once it gets to 15%, or even if we get to $1 billion, at that point, I'm going to swing around and raise the prices for things and raise taxes and start to slow the economy down. Because I don't want to get the economy too aggressive. We're at wow, we're over 6,000 already. How much is construction costing me? 1.2 billion. Social services, though, are costing me the most. Production's costing us 9.9, and we're making 11, so we're good there. To kind of balance the budget, I'd have to reduce this to this. War declared. Ethiopia declared war on Sierra Leone. I'm not too worried about that. And everyone wants to buy more stuff, so at least we're going to be making a fair amount of money. Research breakthrough. Antibiotic. Oh. Does this give us the ability to build? No, we think we need antimatter containment. Yeah, yeah, here we go. That goes to containment. That goes to power generation, and that gives us antimatter power. Then focused antimatter, then antimatter warheads. Then we're going to be basically completely replacing our entire power system with antimatter. And then from there, we're going to switch over probably to fission and dark energy. Yep. And then we're just going to be laughing wholeheartedly while the rest of the world sits back and uses things like oil and uranium and things like that. And we will basically just be using nothing to create power. Yeah, okay. We'll support Denmark for going nuclear. We're running low on food, but we have 8 million tons of food in storage. But we're also building 10 of those. Also build some more generic farms here. Gonna get rid of our breadbasket, aka the Ukraine, but honestly, I'm not too worried. Because we have areas like this that are just filled with it. That should be good. As for rubber plantations. Oh, that's right. We gave them away. Synthetic rubber is our only way of getting rubber now. Why is it saying coal's a problem? Oh, we're not. I'm gonna up the processor. We're gonna go to 140. Research breakthrough, modern tank tech. I'm also going to bring more facilities online here. Wow, we're kind of running into some shortages here and there. Building some composite ore. Thank you. You're offering me agriculture. I'm actually impressed with that. I'd rather have too much agriculture than not enough. 7, 8, 9. Why did you build it in probably the most inefficient spot possible? There we go. So coal production we're going to have to let kind of catch up. Sorry. No coal for anybody for the next little bit. No agriculture either. More research breakthroughs. Anti-personnel munitions and next generation sub-tech. Okay, we're going to have to hold off on some stuff here. Also going to have to build more industrial. 10 is not going to be enough. 20 should be enough. I'll sell you petroleum for sure. Well, that's going to be the end of this episode. So in the next episode, we're going to slowly be working on our economy and getting things on the green. Because right now, with our reduction in a lot of prices, people want a lot of stuff now. So we've got to employ people and start doing shit. Until next time, see you then. Bye-bye.